Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. My brothers, I'm not here preaching the separation of any couple. I'm just saying, each one of you has to be free, each of you has to be able to do what you want, without the other holding you back, without the other interfering. This is not separating couples. This means making everyone respect each other's space. Don't you have days when you don't feel like doing anything? Others also have this right, not just you. So respect. Start showing your children that that's not what life is about. It's not living dependent on mom and dad. Children have to know how to fend for themselves, so that they don't become true tyrants when they grow up. Because they have everything in hand, and they won't understand when someone says no. I don't accept no. I have never heard no in my entire life. And you're going to want that, anyway. And then it doesn't matter what form he finds to have that. So my brothers, your space ends when someone else's space begins. So each one of you has the right to do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't. I'm not talking here about you becoming perverts. I'm saying that you have to create new things every day, even if it's just one, for your lives to have meaning, for your lives to have grace. So break the rules. Where are these rules written? Society imposes this. There is? What society? This third dimension, what do you see there? Is this society? What was the point of so many rules, so many neat, tidy, fragrant things? Look at the world you are living in. What was the point? You are welcome. Because that's what they wanted. You in the boxes. No one thinking, no one creating, no one evolving. And you are there, very adapted to this type of life. Oh no, but there is one detail, complaining all the time about the life you have. Of course, you can't see other boxes, only the ones you live in. It's my brothers. When I say some things here, I'm trying to open your eyes. No, in the fifth dimension it will not be messy. I'm not saying here that everyone can do what they want. Yes, you can, but as long as it is good for you and for the whole, and he can do whatever he wants. There are no rules that suppress your creativity. There is no routine, because every day you can do something different, as long as it is good for you and for the whole. So there is no such thing as selfishness. It's all for me. No. That's over. He finished. Her little children lying in the hammock, asking their mother for everything. There won't be a network there, this won't be able to happen. Children will learn to grow, to be individuals, not children. Do you understand? You raise children, not individuals. For what? To keep your little ones always close to you, to keep your little ones always close to you. They are other souls, not pieces of you. So you have to create individuals, not children. So there in the fifth dimension, there will be individuals. Children will be guided, from a young age, to take care of themselves. There will be no such thing as, Mommy, bring this to me. No. Get up and go get it. It's over, my brothers. The blackmail of doing things out of love, so that everyone misses you, is over. I can't live without my mother. Oh, I can't live without my father. He finished. Because children will make each path their own. Father and mother were just those who guided them when they were little, because they needed care, but they will not be mirrors of father and mother, they will be individuals prepared to act for themselves and for the whole. Not for mom and dad. Mom and dad are there, they will live their way, and the child will follow his path. It's my brothers, there will be no disease there. So mom and dad won't be able to blackmail their little ones, so that the little ones stay close to them. There is no illness. So how to blackmail? He finished. So when I'm talking to you, change your lives, create new things, because it's routine, it doesn't fit in the fifth dimension. There are only happy people there, people who are satisfied with their day, who will end the day and say, "Thank God, Father or Mother, for the wonderful day I had." Why? Because they had time to create, to be useful in something they never even thought of. Rules, in this type of rule, will not exist, because everyone will take care of themselves. Each one will not depend on the other to take care of themselves. There will be no dependence on anyone, because dependence involves some feelings, laziness, superiority. Ah, I have so and so, doing everything for me. So, I am superior. He finished. So for those, who are listening to me here today, and who fit into everything, that I'm talking about, start to change, because there will be no little wife doing anything for you. Everyone will take care of themselves. Ah, but today, I want to make a good lunch for everyone in my family. Perfect. You go there and make lunch for everyone, but with lots of love, and not out of obligation. Then there could be an exchange, each day, one person makes the food. Look how wonderful. It doesn't weigh anyone down and everyone will taste each other's seasoning, of the delicious things that one will do, and the other won't. Your food is horrible. No problem, but you are living in that moment, you are experiencing new things every day, and not the same food, with the same taste every single day, because it is a single person who does it. It becomes boring, it becomes tasteless, because that person is already fed up with doing that every single day. My brothers, do you understand the world you live in? Do you understand the rules that you have assumed and make your lives a great routine, that little mouse wheel, running inside the cage, that you walk, 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 and do nothing different? So how do you change this routine a little? Oh, I already remembered. You fall into drinking, you fall into vices, you fall into clubbing. It's not that. They keep counting on their fingers the days left until the weekend, to fill their faces, as you say, to get drunk, to get drunk, to get high, to forget for a while, that horrible life you have during the week. Interesting how you managed to change everything. Then it arrives at the end of Sunday, wow, it's over. Hungover, your body exhausted, to start another stupid week. I also like to see how you invent new things. The new thing is one day drinking in the garage, or the next day drinking in the bar, the new thing the next day is drinking in the street, drinking on the sidewalk, drinking with your neighbor, drink with so and so. This is the variation, which you do. Perfect. Perfect. Really, you are creating variations. This is not creating, this is killing yourself a little, in different ways. So, my brothers, a lot of thoughtful and worried people. This is what I want. Start thinking about what your life is, start thinking about your weekend. Life doesn't fill your face with drink. Life is not about getting high. Life is living, and drinking is not living. This addiction was their greatest invention, because not only do you drink, but all the disembodied spirits that wander around drink along with you. How wonderful! Likewise with cigarettes, the drugs. Everything very well thought out. Everything very well done. What lives don't. Your lives really are perfect. Now, don't expect to repeat all this in the fifth dimension, because it won't be like that there. So you see, when I tell you that getting there is one thing, staying there, it's going to be a totally different thing, because you're going to have to let go of it all. It's like I said, there won't be any hammocks there for you to lie around asking for juice all the time. No. These feelings you will not resonate there. You will even have a hammock to rest, under a coconut tree, resting by the sea, and when you want a juice you will get up and get the juice. No one is your employee. It's my brothers, let's try to change this a little. Let's try to start thinking about the whole, not just ourselves. Let's think about those around you. Let's shake up your lives, but with good ideas, please. Ah, I don't have money for anything. That's your big excuse. Don't have money for anything? Put on some flip-flops, some comfortable clothes, and go walk down the street. Walk down streets you don't know. But it's not running. He walks around looking at the trees. Oh, interesting. Take a nice walk, it doesn't cost anything. Children love it. Do it. Get to know your neighborhood. Make friends with your neighbors, most of whom here have never said good morning. Because you don't know. Yes, you will have a lot to learn. We will have to create many schools, so that you can learn to live, because it will not be the way it is here. No one will be employed by anyone. People will do it out of love, not out of obligation. No one will do anything out of obligation. No one will do anything to please another by begging for love. Each will be what it is, whether the other likes it or not. You will also have to learn this, that no one is capable of making others like themselves 100%. But you have to accept this calmly, without sadness, without anger, without resentment. So start thinking about it. I left a lot of tips here today. Whenever you want, I want to think something new, see yourself covered in blue rays. Ask the blue ray to give you ideas, new ideas, for a new path, which will arrive at the same point, but it is a new path. It doesn't matter. I am Archangel Michael. And I have tried to make you see the truth, not the illusion that is your lives.